Oliver's Treasure, Jars of Wisdom. Discover how a young boy's simple savings transform into life's most valuable lessons in the quaint streets of Bristol. In a cozy corner of Bristol, young Oliver was discovering the world one question at a time. At 6 years old, his curiosity was as boundless as the English countryside, and his latest fascination was with the shiny coins and crisp notes his parents used to buy things. Oliver's father, Mr. Thompson, a local schoolteacher, recognized the teachable moment when Oliver asked why he couldn't have a new toy train every time they visited the shop. Rather than a piggy bank, Mr. Thompson introduced Oliver to 3 clear jars labeled Spend, Save, and Share. Each week, Oliver would receive a small allowance in coins, not for doing his usual chores, which were part of family contributions, but for extra tasks like helping his dad wash the car. The allowance wasn't a payment, it was a tool for learning. Mr. Thompson explained that chores were a part of life, but managing money effectively was a skill to develop. The spend jar was for small treats, the save jar was for more expensive wishes, and the share jar was for helping others. Oliver watched his money grow and learned to make decisions. Should he spend on sweets today or save for that train? Could he give some to the animal shelter? One day, Oliver's class visited the local animal shelter. Oliver's heart swelled as he watched the dogs' tails wag and the cats' purring faces. That day, he put more coins in the share jar than he had ever done before. He learned the joy of giving and how his coins could bring happiness to others, not just himself. Months passed, and Oliver's save jar grew. He was so happy the day he finally counted enough for the train. The real triumph came when he donated part of his share savings to the shelter, helping to buy food for the animals. Oliver's story spread through the school and inspired his friends. Mr. Thompson, seeing the impact, started a class project on money management. The children learned about different currencies, budgeting, and the impact of financial decisions. By the end of the school year, the class had not only saved enough to buy a new computer for their classroom, but had also raised funds for a local charity. Oliver stood proud among his classmates, understanding that money was more than just for buying, it was for planning, dreaming, and making a difference. Revelations. What is it? Understanding the value of money goes beyond mere transactions. It's about making informed choices that balance personal joy, future goals, and the well-being of others. Why is it important? Early financial literacy lays the groundwork for responsible money management by encouraging children to consider how they allocate their resources critically. How to get started. Begin with simple, tangible methods such as dividing allowances or earnings into spending, saving, and sharing categories to instill budgeting, patience, and empathy. The point. Teaching children about money through practical experience can cultivate a mindset of thoughtful spending, disciplined saving, and generous giving, preparing them for the financial realities of adulthood. The end.